Most people use HIIT completely wrong. They treat it like a punishment, a quick fix, or a shortcut to fat loss. They do long, extreme HIIT sessions every day, sweating until they collapse, believing the harder it feels, the faster they'll burn fat. But here's the truth. HIIT is powerful, but only when used correctly. When used wrong, it burns out your nervous system, increases cortisol, weakens your recovery, and slows down fat loss. So if you want HIIT to actually work long-term, you need to understand what it is and how to use it strategically. HIIT stands for high-intensity interval training, and its purpose is simple: short bursts of intense effort followed by rest. Not repeated exhaustion. Not one-hour circuits. Not endless burpees. True HIIT lasts 8 to 20 minutes max. Because HIIT pushes your body into an anaerobic zone, a place where your heart rate and muscles cannot sustain effort for long. When you go beyond that, you're no longer doing HIIT. You're doing cardio with poor form, poor intensity, and poor results. The magic of HIIT comes from something called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. This means that after an intense short burst of effort, your body keeps burning calories for hours while you rest. But here's the key: EPOC only happens when the exercise is truly intense. And true intensity is impossible to maintain for long periods. This is why short HIIT workouts outperform long ones. So what's the smart way to use HIIT? First, 2 to 3 times per week is enough. More than that increases stress hormones and damages recovery. HIIT should complement strength training, not replace it. Use it like a supplement, not the main course. Second, HIIT sessions should be 10 to 15 minutes, with short intervals of effort. For example, 20 seconds sprint, 40 seconds rest. Not 20 seconds sprint, 10 seconds rest. That turns it into endurance training and destroys your output. Third, choose low-impact movements to protect your joints. People often jump into long sessions full of burpees, tuck jumps, and box jumps. But these lead to knee pain, ankle stress, and lower back issues, especially when repeated while fatigued. Smart HIIT uses movements like sprints, rowing, cycling, battle ropes, or inclined treadmill bursts. High intensity doesn't have to mean high impact. Fourth, HIIT must be paired with proper recovery, or it becomes counterproductive. Remember, HIIT is stressful. When your body is stressed, fat loss slows, muscle recovery worsens, and hunger increases. This is why so many people do HIIT daily yet see no results. They're living in a constant cortisol spike. A smart HIIT plan includes proper rest, sleep, hydration, and electrolytes. You need recovery outside the gym so your fat-burning systems can work inside the gym. Fifth, use HIIT strategically around your food. Because HIIT drains glycogen fast, it pairs well with smart carb timing. You don't need to carb load, but a small portion of carbs before your workout, like fruit, rice cakes, or oats, gives your body the fuel to hit high intensity. After the workout, protein and carbs help your muscles recover and keep cortisol low. Sixth, adjust HIIT intensity based on your weekly training. If you're lifting weights multiple times a week, keep HIIT shorter and lighter. If you're only lifting twice a week, you can increase HIIT intensity slightly. The principle is simple. HIIT should never compete with your strength training. Strength training builds muscle. Muscle increases metabolism. HIIT burns calories. You need both, but muscle is the priority. Seventh, track progress the right way. HIIT won't always show huge changes on the scale, because it builds endurance and improves metabolic health. Instead, track your resting heart rate, recovery speed, stamina, and energy levels. These indicators reveal whether your HIIT routine is helping or hurting. Now let's talk about long-term fat loss. HIIT is a spark, it ignites fat burning. But it's not the engine. strength training, steps, sleep, and nutrition are the engine. HIIT is the booster rocket. Use it 2 to 3 times a week, keep sessions short, keep intensity real, and avoid turning it into punishment. Over time, HIIT improves insulin sensitivity, increases cardiovascular fitness, boosts mitochondria, and trains your body to burn fat more efficiently. But only when used intentionally. The smartest HIIT users stay consistent, build slowly, prioritize strength, and treat HIIT as a tool, not a lifestyle. That's how you create long-term fat loss that doesn't damage your metabolism, doesn't destroy your joints, and doesn't burn you out.